Subscribe to Callow now for more videos.
Walking around, cause I walk around this shit on flash.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Cole. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
Your
Yeah,
game
there's
lagging?
nothing else.
Your game lagging?
But anyway, today we reacted to this cop lost it and caused a $400,000 loss. Crazy work.
Whoa.
Disclaimer.
In September of 2020,
What could you do with the 400,000?
Shit. I can get a new car. I can, like, all 4 years of college.
You know what? Nobody gives a fuck.
Auditor Josh Abrams, the owner of the YouTube channel Accountability for All, was filming a response by the Boston Police Department in Boston, Massachusetts, when he encountered Officer Thomas Antonino. Mr. Abrams filmed the interaction that followed and shared it on his YouTube channel.
This jacket wasn't falling off, man.
What's that?
We good. Good
to go.
Nigga bald as hell.
Why you filming the ambulance?
Body over there.
Does it feel like it?
Feel like it?
Yeah.
How's it good? I know him.
Can I get a life? Define life.
Nigga said define life. Holy.
So you're saying I sell drugs? Now we gotta have a chat, guy.
Where we at?
Huh?
Where we at?
What are you talking about? Where we at? Boston, nigga. Did you not
You
see
already
the
said it?
police car?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
Just
on the
pull
side
out
of
my
the cop
camera.
car.
Nah, I wasn't paying
You're not paying
attention.
exactly.
Look at you. What's your name, dude?
Officer Antonino.
All right, so that's how you treat people. We're exercising
fat
a
as
constitution
hell.
protected activity, and you say because of the time limit I must be selling drugs?
Listen,
Step the back.
First of all, I don't know who you think you're talking to. Get on the sidewalk.
I'm
Get
talking
on the
to you.
sidewalk.
You're on the
Get on the
road.
sidewalk.
You're on the road.
Get on the sidewalk.
You get on the sidewalk.
Get on the sidewalk.
You get on the sidewalk. You have no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Yeah, see? De-escalate. Listen to your partner.
Why do cops always do that whenever they're getting like confronted by somebody and they know they can't do shit? They just walk around trying to avoid the camera, like they can't see.
They
that
be
motherfucker
waiting for an excuse to arrest their ass.
overly. Yeah, I can't remember the last cop video I saw, and they didn't go back in the cop car, call their sergeant, and ask them, "How the fuck can I get this nigga in jail?" See,
I do the same shit with these monkeys.
Much shorter.
You're the one that
Let's
Play
get
the
what you
video,
got
bro.
on your screen. There. Let's make sure we get
Play the
everything
video,
on your
bro.
screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're not the one
perfect.
Play the video,
escalating.
bro.
Perfect. Shut your mouth and get moving. I don't feel like
No,
hearing your
lock in.
bull off.
Are you a police or an EMS?
yo, no, stop trying not to laugh. What'd you just say?
Bag, they
I
made the
didn't say
mistake of
nothing,
giving
though.
it back.
No, address that. What did you just say?
Bro, we're only a minute into the video. Come
Get a
on.
life,
I
get a
should.
job.
Fucking-
Bro. Listen, let's compare paychecks, dude.
My
I'll retire
fault.
next year. I'm 32. How old are you? Put your window down. Try and get one last word in. Bye, Felicia. Yeah, don't crash into anybody. What are you,
Niggas
drunk?
just had to
He
leave,
knows
bro.
that this is he knows who I am. He knows that this is gonna go on YouTube. He knows because of who I am, this is gonna make a ton of views. And now he's covering his because his partner made him look like a bag. That's what's going on right now.
Mr. Abrams encountered Officer Antonino again 2 years later on September 1st, 2022, as he was filming in
Niggas
South
been
Boston
beefing
with
for
the
2
owner of the
years?
No Name Audits' YouTube channel. According
Damn.
to Mr.
No Name
Abrams, he
Audits.
began to film Officer Antonino after he heard him direct profanity
That
at an
nigga has
elderly
true
woman.
hatred for
The
that
encounter
nigga.
that followed was
Holy.
captured by Mr. Abrams and No Name Audits. And once again, Mr. Abrams shared it on his YouTube channel.
No parking, huh?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
You gonna start again?
Huh?
You gonna start again?
Start what again?
Why are you filming?
Because I feel like it. Why don't you shut your mouth? Get out of the handicap place.
Hey, didn't you learn the last time when you went to jail for robbing someone? Didn't you learn the
Oh, I
last
did.
time?
Why
Now
don't
you
you
back
back up?
Now
Don't
you
touch my
back
camera.
out. Now you
I'm
back
live.
out.
I just
Now you
left.
back
Yo, I just got that. I just got that. I just got that.
Good, you got it. Good.
No name nigga just came out of nowhere and started
No name
recording.
audit.
Go.
Bro,
Wait for my
niggas be
phone.
doing that too, bro.
Yeah,
Right out of nowhere just to record, bro.
I'll see it, bro.
Nigga really.
Dude.
Why would you touch me like that?
You know, cops need to get rage bait training,
I'm
bro.
sitting on the sidewalk.
They need to get rage bait training.
Buddy, you're live.
I haven't seen a cop yet that has not
That's
fallen
not trouble,
for
buddy.
rage bait. Where the
I'm
fuck that
sitting on
nigga
a
pulled them
public
shades from?
sidewalk.
Wait, where the fuck that nigga pulled them shades? Wait.
They're on his chest.
Oh, I'm finna
That's
say.
not trouble, buddy.
What?
Lock
You're
in,
sitting
bro.
on a public sidewalk.
To my window and taking video.
Is that illegal? Is it illegal to go like this, Sergeant? Officer, is it illegal to do that?
You're making a thing. Am I in the handicap spot? No.
You're in a no
You have
parking
no
zone,
clue
are
what you're
you?
talking about.
Dude, first of all, why don't you get in your car and leave? You just assaulted someone. Could I have a supervisor, please?
Want me to go live?
Yeah, go live. Could I have a supervisor, please, man? Well, that's professional.
Before we continue the interaction, I want to give a big thanks to the sponsor of this episode, Incogni, a site that gendered loud or dog sound leaving counter on.
Ooh,
Can I
I'm
have a
clean.
supervisor, please?
I know you seen that shit.
What's your name, man?
Bro, what are you doing?
What's
No.
your name?
Nigga, lock in.
What's your name, buddy? What's your name? You assault citizens like that? What's your name, man?
You guys rolling the fuck up like that.
What's your name, man?
name, man?
Did you get that?
Yep. That's my apology. They have
No, they're just assaulting people.
Celtics.
Yo, guys, the cops have attacked AFA.
Dirty boy? What the fuck? Just spit on the camera?
D4, right?
Or the mic, I mean?
So see you guys. We'll see you guys down there.
Celtics. You don't fuck
We'll
with
see you
them.
guys down there, right? Camera's very scary, isn't it?
You fuck with the Celtics? You fuck with the Celtics? Boston Celtics?
You just spit on the mic.
I didn't spit on the mic for real. I just made the sound.
Oh, nigga, you dirty.
All
You
right.
just hot the
All
loo.
right. All right.
Yo, the cops have attacked AFA. I got it on my screen record. I ran across the street. I don't care.
That nigga really had to give up on.
Grab your camera, everything. Hey, Josh,
All right, guys, we're going to the precinct.
After Officer Antonino grabs Mr. Abrams' hand and camera, Mr. Abrams indicates that he's going to file
Nigga,
a lawsuit
you're not getting my
and go
food,
to the
nigga.
precinct to file a
I'm not.
complaint. The First Circuit Court of Appeals, which has jurisdiction over Massachusetts, has recognized strong protections under the First Amendment for
Amendment.
recording the police in public. In the 2011 case of Glick versus Cuniff, a bystander was arrested
Glick
after using
versus
his cell
Cuniff?
phone to film Boston
Oh,
police
Glick?
officers roughly arresting a suspect on
Crazy ass
Boston
lad,
Common.
man.
The First
Freaky
Circuit
man,
ruled that
man.
this arrest violated the First Amendment because citizens have a right to record public officials, such as law enforcement officers, performing their duties
Matter of
in
fact, we
public.
should do this on the
3
wall.
years
Yeah.
later, in the 2014 case of Garrick
Yeah.
versus Begin, a woman was arrested in New Hampshire for recording a late-night
sucking
traffic
your
stop, and the First Circuit again held
What,
that
you
the
saw-
First Amendment
you talking about the
protects the
video?
act of filming the police in public, so long as the individual is not interfering with the officer's duties. Together, these rulings make clear that
not
members
doing
of the
that.
public can legally document police conduct in traditional public spaces as an exercise of free speech protected by the First Amendment.
No,
As such,
you're not getting
Mr.
my
Abrams would
food.
have a strong
not
argument that
doing
Officer Antonino's conduct was unconstitutional, as it interfered with his First Amendment right to film from a public sidewalk, and he did not impede Officer Antonino in the performance of any duty.
Facts.
Additionally, Mr. Abrams could
Leave y'all
also
alone.
argue that
Facts.
Officer Antonino's use of force violated
See, I already
the
knew
Fourth
this.
Amendment,
I
as
already
it
knew
was
this.
constitutionally excessive. As we have discussed before here on ATA, when police do use physical force, the Fourth Amendment requires
Yes,
that
I
it
knew
be
this.
They use physical
reasonable
force.
under
I
the
knew that-
circumstances.
I knew
They
this
Because
too.
use
Mr.
physical
Abrams' actions in
force.
filming
I knew
Officer
this too.
Antonino
I
were
knew this too.
protected by
Physical
the First
force.
Amendment, there was no legitimate justification for
Physical
employing
force.
Shut up,
force
bro.
to stop him from recording, and therefore a court would likely find that the
Nigga.
use of force was gratuitous and unreasonable.
Now, guys, we're headed down to the
Nigga,
precinct to file a
move.
complaint. This guy's
I'll
driving.
you
down
literally
the
have
I'll give you a hot
street.
pocket. I'll give you a hot pocket. I'll give you a hot pocket for the sub. I'll give you a hot pocket.
No.
I'll give you a hot pocket. I'll give you a hot pocket for half a sub. I'll give you a hot pocket for half a sub.
No.
Up and down the street.
I'll give you a hot pocket for half a sub.
No.
Why are you saying no like that?
I'm locked in.
hit that like button, hit that subscribe.
What's so funny? Why you laughing at the nigga walking down the street? He's minding his own business walking down the street.
But I'm not rewinding it, bro. You gotta be there, bro.
You gotta be. Yeah, you were never there. Wait, what do you mean you gotta be there? You were never there.
You see the way
You've never been to Boston.
Look. Yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this making fun of people.
He's walking like a GTA,
life,
GTA NPC. He's walking like a GTA NPC. Dead ass.
He's flipping again.
Calling him a GTA NPC is crazy.
Someone go near my car.
Yo, Metro.
That's like honestly, that's wrong, man. That GTA NPC.
This guy's crazy, huh? Change. Look at this guy, crazy.
He hit a Yui?
He came back and hit him with his car. No way.
Gang stalking. That's gang stalking.
Nigga said what?
He said that's gang stuff. Technically, the police are the biggest gang in the U.S.
Look at this
Nigga,
guy. He keeps
bro, they
driving in
are.
circles.
Because they have all the characteristics that, like, the cops have
Back and
all the
around.
characteristics that they use to identify a gang. You know what the gangs out there? It's that American flag with the blue shirt.
Nigga, where the cop go?
I don't know. The dude in the video probably seen him somewhere. Actually, wait, is that the cop right there?
Nigga, I think that's a cop right there, nigga.
Oh shit!
This nigga spun back to damn near the same spot just to park him.
Bro, is he just keeping an eye on the dude?
Nigga, who the fuck is this?
As Mr. Abrams walks to the precinct to file a complaint, Officer Antonino circles the block several times, presumably to continue to observe or conduct
shit.
surveillance on Mr.
What?
Abrams. As the Supreme Court noted in the 1967 case of Katz versus United States, individuals
Shit. I guess it's a solo now, so
have no reasonable expectation
We here
of
alone now,
privacy in
chat.
their
Just me
movements
and
or
you.
actions that they expose to public view, such as on a public sidewalk. Police officers, therefore, have the authority to observe people in public spaces, for example, by circling a city block in a marked patrol car, without implicating the Fourth Amendment, as such casual visual surveillance from a public vantage point is not considered a search and triggers no constitutional requirement of reasonable suspicion or probable cause. However, under these circumstances, it is certainly arguable that Officer Antonino's actions
This nigga's
constituted
literally
First
stalking this
Amendment
nigga. What the fuck?
retaliation. As the First Circuit Court of Appeals explained in the 2011 case of Hannon versus Beard, a citizen must prove 3 elements to succeed in a First Amendment retaliation claim: that they were engaged in activity protected by the First Amendment, that a government actor took some adverse action against them that would chill or silence an individual of ordinary firmness from continuing to engage in that protected activity, and that the adverse action was motivated at least in part by the protected speech or conduct. Well, here, peacefully walking to file a police misconduct complaint clearly constituted protected activity, and if Officer Antonino was circling the block in an attempt to intimidate or punish Mr. Abrams for his speech, well, then a court could potentially find that such surveillance could dissuade an average citizen from filing the complaint.
that's
We're
how
going to the PD, guys. Stand by. I'm just gonna. All right, I'm gonna fill this out. All right.
that's how he got the lawsuit.
I'm gonna run
400,000.
that car real quick.
I'm not gonna take the complaint, all right?
You're not gonna take it?
No.
How can you not take a complaint against an officer that assaulted someone?
Well, he didn't assault you. I mean, you went over there, you started harassing him, you know.
By standing on a public sidewalk?
You started talking and all that stuff.
But that's legal,
Yeah, but
man.
you're looking for a fight.
I'm not looking for a
You
fight.
weren't looking for a fight.
I'm being very polite to you, aren't I? I'm being very polite to this officer,
Yeah,
right?
be polite to you.
Fine. Well, I would like a complaint form.
All right, well, you can go to headquarters or something. I'm not gonna take it. there,
Nigga
all
said,
right?
I'm not
What's
taking
your
your
name?
complaint.
So you're refusing my right to fill out a
Yeah,
complaint?
yep.
Oh, go to headquarters.
Mr. Abrams went to the police precinct to file
Yeah, I'm
a
not gonna
complaint
lie.
against
You
Officer
should have let him
Antonino,
file that
but
complaint.
The lieutenant
I'm not
that he
gonna
spoke
lie.
to refused to accept his complaint. On August 20th, 2024, Mr. Abrams filed a lawsuit in the
That's a
Suffolk
grown-ass man
Superior
handwriting?
Civil Court, and on September 9th, 2024, the case was removed to a federal court. The complaint
My
alleged,
fault.
among
My
other
bad, my bad.
claims, violations of the First and Fourth Amendment
Damn.
and requesting $400,000 in compensation.
He get
As
that.
of the date of writing this
What he get?
episode, the case is still pending. Overall,
Yeah,
Officer
that nigga's not
Antonino
getting that.
gets an F for blatantly interfering with Mr. Abrams' First Amendment right
Nah,
to
he
record
smacked
in
the fuck
public,
out that
using
nigga.
unnecessary and unprovoked force against Mr. Abrams and for maintaining a hostile and belligerent attitude throughout the encounter.
Hey,
The
Itchy.
First Circuit in particular
Yo, if y'all
has
know how
made
to do
it
retweets,
abundantly clear that filming
in,
police
bro.
officers in the course of their duties
Yeah,
is a
retweets
protected
already.
act under the First Amendment, and there is no legitimate excuse for any officer within that circuit to believe otherwise. Officer Antonino also
This up by New
inexcusably
York?
grabbed Mr. Abrams' phone and
I don't even know
attempted
where
to
it's
twist it out of his hand, implicating Fourth Amendment protections and likely committing assault and battery under Massachusetts law. It should also be noted that
Niggas decided to come back, so yes.
Section 6.04 of Title 550 of the Massachusetts
Now
Code
wait.
of Regulations.
So basically, he filed like he filed some stuff and he sued them type shit for 400,000.
States that officers cannot use any amount of force unless it is necessary to effect a lawful arrest or detention, prevent an escape from custody, prevent imminent harm, or defend against an individual who initiates force against an officer. Now,
Facts, I
because
learned that in
Officer
class.
Antonino was not acting according to any of the permissible justifications for force, it is likely that his use of force also violated Massachusetts state law. Officer Antonino's decision to
Massachusetts?
follow
Who
and
chooses to live
surveil
there?
Mr.
I'm
Abrams
sorry.
after the interaction is also highly questionable
Massachusetts?
and adds credibility to the argument that his actions were intended to chill Mr. Abrams' speech. Furthermore, the supervisor who refused to accept Mr. Abrams' complaint likely violated Boston Police Department Rule 109 regarding discipline procedure, which has been in effect since April 12, 1983, and
Damn.
requires that all complaints be received and recorded courteously, and specifically states that, now quoting, "No citizen shall be denied an opportunity to register a complaint." The rule also indicates that when an individual walks into a station to make a complaint, they must be directed to the nearest available supervisor, and the officer recording the complaint must complete a complaint form after obtaining as much information as possible from the citizen. The BPD officers engaged in what appeared to be a deliberate attempt to violate Mr. Abrams' constitutional rights at nearly every level. This interaction highlights how quickly a routine exercise of free speech can escalate into physical confrontation, and the detrimental effect that institutional stonewalling can have when officers disregard constitutional boundaries and accountability protocols. Mr. Abrams gets an A, because although he was somewhat combative, he remained well within his rights throughout the encounter, remained relatively calm despite the physical altercation, and followed up this interaction with the proper legal action. Even when confronted with aggression and intimidation, Mr. Abrams maintained composure and adhered to the boundaries of lawful conduct. He exercised his First Amendment rights responsibly, did not obstruct any legitimate police function, and pursued redress through the appropriate legal channels. Mr. Abrams demonstrated a clear understanding of both his rights and the proper avenues to assert them, and his decision to bring a civil case against the department further reinforces his commitment to lawful accountability. While his tone may have been sharp at times, it never crossed into illegality or disruption, and under the First Amendment, even strong criticism of government actors is protected speech. In a climate where many auditors blur the line between expressive activity and unlawful conduct, Mr. Abrams kept his footing squarely within constitutional boundaries and is still pursuing accountability nearly 3 years after the interaction. I commend Mr. Abrams for exercising his rights responsibly and for adamantly pursuing justice through the courts. I will leave a link to Mr. Abrams' channel in the description.
I will not.
You're not a comedian.
Shout out to Mr. Abrams, bro. That ass. That's the end of the video, though. Tune into the live today. Or you're gay. Not really in GTA though, but cue the outro. Say it, nigga. 3, 2.
I don't
1.
like who
Cue the outro.
Who the fuck you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You're not a comedian.
Video's over, bro.
You're not a comedian.
Video's over, bro.
You're not a comedian.
Video's over, bro.
On that bush, on that bush.